So yes, there is a real problem with the fact that Snape is now going to be a black man in the Harry Potter reboot. It has nothing to do with all the think pieces everyone keeps putting out on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. It has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, well, Harry sees him and immediately doesn't like how he looked. Okay, we're not going to go down the Harry is a racist rabbit hole. We're not going to go down to the Potters are racist rabbit hole. We're not doing that. No. It's something else. It's the fact that it's proof that you suckers do not read. It's the fact that the amount of people who are doing these think pieces are saying that Severus Snape is one of their favorite characters in the Harry Potter franchise. And that once again is proof that you losers do not read. You're talking to someone who literally could not read the original series or watch the movies when they were coming out because I grew up in a pretty strict religious household. And this was the early days of the internet, so when all the rumors were going around that J.K. Rowling, quote unquote, used real spells in her books, my parents were having it. But as an adult, I went back and read the books and watched the movies. Literally read a book, watched the movie. Read a book, watched the movie. And to this day, I do not know how people who have actually read the books are fans of those freaking movies. Because those movies are freaking terrible. With how J.K. Rowling wrote those books, she would give you a bunch of unnecessary details throughout the year. And then at the ending, it would be this big overall plot twist that would then make all those minor details important. And the majority of those movies ruin the plot twist in the beginning of the movie. To this day, watching David Tennant bow down before Lord Voldemort at the beginning of that freaking movie pissed me the heck off. But back to Severus. See, my problem is with people saying that, oh, yes, he was such a great character and I really loved his redeemable arc. That's the problem. Snape's not supposed to have a redeemable arc. But it's the way those movies were written and then how Alan Rickman then played how he was written. Yeah, I completely understood because I read those books as an adult. So I had already heard that people loved Severus Snape. But as I read those books, I kept wondering why. And then that's because it's how Alan Rickman portrays him. You're talking about the same man who in the first book, when Hermione gets an answer right, he chooses to mock her teeth in front of the entire classroom and then points out the fact that her teeth should not be jacked up when her muggle parents are freaking dentists. That poor baby went out and magically fixed her teeth because of how badly he bullied her. And then yes, he is the face of incel little boys who got told, I don't like you, but they're like, but I'm a nice guy, and then prove they're not a nice guy. So all you freaking creeps who tattoo always on your arms next to the Deathly Hallow symbol, go in a corner somewhere, please. So yeah, it's not the think pieces about Snape being black. Everyone else is doing that. It's the fact that y'all actually like Severus Snape. He's not meant to be a character you're supposed to like. Let somebody get on this app and say Dolores Umbridge is their favorite. Y'all will lose your freaking mind.